Florida has seen a substantial drop in its Medicaid spending on migrants this year, thanks to Governor Ron DeSantis. His firm stance against illegal immigration seems to be paying off. The spending fell by 54%, from $148.4 million last fiscal year to just $67 million this year. This drop is a direct result of DeSantis' push to ensure hospitals in the state ask patients about their immigration status. Last year, DeSantis signed Senate Bill 1718, requiring hospitals to inquire about patients' citizenship. This law was part of a broader effort to crack down on illegal immigration by mandating that employers with 25 or more workers verify the immigration status of their employees. As intended, the law has led to fewer migrants seeking care, and thus, lower Medicaid expenses. The move has had a mixed response. Supporters, particularly conservative voices, celebrate it as a major success. They argue that the reduction in spending is a testament to DeSantis' effective policies. One Republican remarked that the law was meant to drive away migrants, and the sharp decline in Medicaid costs shows it is working. On the flip side, critics, often from more liberal camps, argue the drop in spending is not solely due to the law. They point to figures showing a downward trend even before the legislation. Moreover, some experts and advocates believe that these policies are harmful and prevent people from accessing necessary medical care, potentially endangering lives. Ron DeSantis, who has been a strong advocate for tougher immigration policies, had a turbulent time in his political journey, especially during his presidential ambitions. Though unsuccessful, his efforts at home in Florida have firmly positioned him as a staunch protector of the state's resources. Interestingly, the reduced spending might be somewhat misleading. While hospitals see fewer migrants, the drop in Medicaid spending might not reflect the whole financial picture. Some experts argue that the savings from Medicaid could translate into higher hospital costs because undocumented migrants, who are now less likely to seek care, might end up needing more expensive emergency treatments later. Moreover, certain areas in Florida, especially rural ones, are feeling the pinch. Rural hospitals, which usually serve a large number of Medicaid patients, now face challenges due to the shifting dynamics. Critics suggest that to really protect these hospitals and support local communities, Florida should consider expanding Medicaid coverage, something it has resisted under the Affordable Care Act. In the bigger picture, Florida's approach stands as a counter to federal policies, especially those perceived as lax on immigration under the Biden administration. DeSantis and his supporters argue that these state initiatives are necessary to protect public funds and ensure that states have the power to enforce their own immigration laws. Despite mixed feelings and some conflicts, one thing is clear. Florida's rigorous policies on immigration have significantly impacted how it spends its resources. As the debate continues, the focus remains on balancing effective governance with humane treatment of all residents, regardless of their immigration status.